Okay, hi guys. Now, previously, I've talked about the use of Wix to create your e-portfolio. Now, I'm gonna show you how to use another application. This time, I'm gonna show you how to use Google Sites. It may not be popular to you, but I found that Google Sites is very flexible, very good, and very applicable for your for hosting your e-portfolio. And I have used Google Sites since 2009, so it has been 10 years now. And as you know that there are a lot of applications and websites that have disappeared because of the dynamics of the internet and the World Wide Web. And I think that is one of the challenges of using applications in this fast changing era of information technology. That is why, besides using the latest and the current applications such as Wix, with its a lot of features and varieties, I would like to recommend you to use things or applications or websites that have existed for many years, and the ones hosted by Google. I recommend you to use them because well, as you know that Google is the biggest technology company at the moment, and I think many of its applications are very popular and hopefully can last quite long. There are some exceptions, though, as you have heard that Google Plus, for example, has been closed down recently by Google, and that's sad news actually. But well, what can we say? From the beginning, Google Plus could never compete against other very popular social media sites such as Facebook, for example. Okay, now let's go back to Google Sites. Now, first of all, you need to log into your Google account as usual, and then as you can see here on the on the top right side here, there are this nine dots or squares here, and then you click on that, and on the first page, you will not find Google Sites because they are not among the most popular applications that Google has. So you need to click on more, and then still you cannot find it. So you can type, or you can click on even more. Or if you still cannot find it here, for example, so you can use a search, for example, or you can just type site SITES dot Google, okay, dot com. Here you go. So you have it here, okay, Google Sites. You have it here. Okay, now just click on that, and it will take you to Google Sites or sites.google.com. Okay, here, so this is your basically your dashboard or your control board. Okay, now when I made some of my websites using Google Sites, they were in the older version. Now Google Sites apparently has been uh, renewed, has been improved by Google. Okay, but you can still see the old version of your Google Sites. Now I have my latest e-portfolio version here. Okay, let me click on this. So it will take you to the new my new e-portfolio here. Okay, And okay, so this is my new e-portfolio, the new version of my e-portfolio actually. Okay, so I created here. As you can see here, okay, looks like a blog, but in my opinion, it is much better than a blog. Why? Because it looks more like a website, but you can, adjust everything. You can change everything. You can change the header. You can change the subheader, and then the content here. You can picture here on the left side, and then on the right side. So it's so versatile, so amazingly plays well, basically. And then here on the right side here, you can have this insert, and then you can arrange your pages here. So I have all my pages here, and then you can have the themes as well. So if you want to change, like different themes here. So yeah, okay, now. And then of course, just like Wix, for example, don't forget to save it, although it is always automatically saved. And then don't forget to click on the publish button here. Okay. Now you can see also that you can you can change the publish settings, and then you can view the published site. You can even unpublish your site. Okay. Now I'm going to take you to my. We are going to go back. I'm going to take you to my old. See, you can see here, there's the word new here. So this is the new version. I've only had two so far. But actually, if I click here on the main menu, okay, and see, we have the classic sites here. I like both versions actually. So I have created a lot back in 2009, 2010. I've played around with it for quite a while, and then I sort of left it for quite a while as well, maybe for a few years. But then when I uh, went back to the classic version of my Google Sites, I was just like amazed that I could create all this s- um, information basically. Like I put a lot of things here. As you can see this, I like it. You can change the header here. You can put your own color, your own design, and everything. So there have been changes basically. All right, I mean, probably the new version is more flexible, as you can see here. Let's click on this as well. But then I kind of like the old version as well here. So I've created a lot here. See, I put a lot of things here. I have several pages as well here. See, I put. So I created this when I was studying for my master's at the University of Delaware, majoring in educational technology. So this is part of the assignments that I had to do. So I decided to use Google Sites. I think I should thank my advisor, Professor Fred Hofstadter. He's still there. He's just still kicking, and so yeah, I, I'm always indebted to him. He's such a great man. Okay, so I think that's it for this edition of creating your own e-portfolio. And this time I am discussing using Google Sites.